Good afternoon, everyone. This is Woody Collins with Congo Helping Hands, and we are here to talk about Congo. And today's subject is the organization Doctors Without Borders. Doctors Without Borders. They do a lot of medical care, emergency crisis work around the world. Actually, they're in 72 countries. And I just got yesterday a report from them showing what they did back in 2019. So I know they have continued to do some things because I read about them, but we're going to talk about what they have done in the Congo, both in 2019, and then we may get to talk about some of the things that they have done this year. So, and one of the things that surprised me in their booklet that they sent to me, because I support them financially, because I know that they're a great organization, and I have seen them in the Congo and seen some of the work that they've done. So I decided to support them, and so they sent out their annual booklet. So they spent a total of $149 million giving aid to people in the Congo in 2019. The next country closest to that was South Sudan with 95 million, uh, Yemen with 83 million, Central Africa Republic with 65 million, and to my surprise, it was 52 million in Nigeria. I did not realize that Nigeria was one of the heavily supported countries also, but those were the top five. $149 million helping the people of the Congo get through some type of medical crisis that threaten their lives. Also, you can imagine with giving $149 million, they had that was a lot of it had to do with staff salaries. But when you look at it in total, of the staff that they had deployed, they had more staff in South Sudan. They had 3,615, and they only had a little. Congo was in second place with 3,173. Then there was Central Africa Republic again, then Yemen, and also Nigeria. So uh, as you kind of see that the money follows the staff and the staff follows the money. Outpatient consultations, that's where people come in and be seen for whatever problem they may have. Uh, Congo again was 1.9 million visits by patients into the Doctors Without Borders uh, centers to get treatment for some ailment or something that was going wrong. And the closest behind them was South Sudan again with 1.1 million visits. And then it dropped off into the hundreds of thousands to Central African Republic with 967. Bangladesh jumped up in the top five with 556, and Syria with 516. So I knew that they were spending a lot of time, money, and talent working in the Congo. I remember seeing them back in 2019, 2018, when we had the crisis going on with the large displacement of people in the Kasai region. I saw the Doctors Without Borders at that time. So I knew they had spent a lot of uh, time and staff there. And what they were doing was You had people who had not eaten for weeks, were severely malnourished. They treated those people to try to get them back to a health without them continuing to and fall victim to the terrible diseases that attack the the the, the weak. So they were nursing people back to health, giving them the children, giving them different type of treatments to increase their strength, giving them food that was more nourishing and more to build up the children. So they treat both adults and children in those emergency situations. And I also know that they have continued. They were over in the east during the outbreak of Ebola in 2018. I mean 2000, yeah, 2018 and 19, and also they were still over there this year. They have recently pulled out because they have pulled back all their people, saying that it was too dangerous over there, and some of the militia groups were fighting them. So they have been a big supporter of Congo, and they are the people who come in during those difficult times and provide services to the people when they most need it. So we appreciate them doing that, and they are, without they're angels. They just go into those places, and they are come in no matter what the political uh, persuasion of the people, no matter what their religious persuasion is. They come in and help people who are victims of circumstances, and mostly I've seen it's mostly in a time of a crisis. Like this year, they were in Arizona, out on the Indian reservations during the height of the COVID pandemic back in June. I'm not sure that they're still there now, but they went into the Indian reservations in northern Arizona, southern Utah, in that area to help relieve the suffering of the people. So they're a great organization, and when they are deployed, it must be really serious and stuff like that. So we are thankful for organizations like that because the death toll in places like Congo, South Sudan, Yemen, Central Africa Republic, Syria, and even Nigeria and Bangladesh were the countries that they all have spent a large amount of time in 2019. They save lives because they do that type of stuff. So I just want to give you a kind of update on that. That is some of the organizations who work in the Congo. Uh, and there is need for more organizations like them, more organizations like Congo Helping Hands to help the people, because when you're in a situation where the government is not that strong and don't have the resources to do it, the people need the resources. So that's going to conclude my presentation for today. Thank you all for coming on, and I'm thanking all those who are coming on and to our rebroadcast. So please, if you have questions about anything, if you want to know something, or even got an organization that you want to put forward, please let me know and we can work on that. But for today, I will call it a day, and I'm all dressed to go out and do my walking in the cold. So y'all take care, be blessed, and we will see you tomorrow. Remember, wash your hands and and socially distance and be safe. Thank you. Goodbye.